I will be there. I'm going to call BBI here in a minute. Because that cat nigga told me the 25th. Because I got a show in Portland. I'm going to find out, Bullet. I'll let you know. Bullet, you're only up north. I will see you there. No matter what day it is, I'm gone.
Happy Mother's Day, Lady Mermaid. Hey, Lady Mermaid, happy Mother's Day from the fat man way up here to Lady Mermaid way down there. Lady Mermaid, the fat man is getting down.
Boy, get your mind up, Prime.
Yeah, that's right, you Bullet. That damn Hawaiian punch keyed on you. I tried to ask him, do you know who you keying on? So Bullet, don't go hitting no switches. And then witch doctor talking about, nah, he don't know, why don't you tell him? But don't go to the pump, Bullet. Go on back and do what you're doing. Happy Mother's Day to all the sweet things. We'll see you come end of the month or beginning of the next, one of the two.
Bullet Bob, your lost cars up here in the green zone. Clear. From way up north, Lady Mermaid, the fat man is in.
My friend, God was spoken vote. See you up there, June 1st. I got mine.
I'm out of Bullet Bob.
That's Bullet, man. That's Bullet. He jumped out here to speak. He wasn't pumped up, but I don't want to make him pump up. I'm just trying to let you know what's going on, homie. Hawaiian punch with your crazy ass, Minister 10-7.
You told me to roll a friendly 5. I say happy Mother's Day right back to you. Lady Mermaid, the fat man, downtown Potato Town is rocking on.
Right there, Bullet. You take care. We'll see you on the 1st, my friend.
What a shame,
Now, how you gonna tell that man Happy Mother's Day? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Well, hey, Prime. Hooey, I just got situated down here. I was in the Mobile, and I did. Oh, I got to turn on one more switch.
My wife, good morning, Jacob.
I'm on the cruise.
I'm sorry about that, Prime. Sorry about the delay. I was in the Mobile. I got a call from the local over here. He said, "Hey, Motormouth, the bull is jumping, and Prime Minister is all to my receive." I said, "Man, I'm at home. I'm nowhere near the base station." But I hopped in a Mobile so doggone quick. Quicker you can kiss a duck, man. And I rolled out up over here to the base. I even bypassed my morning cup of coffee. Hey, Prime. I even bypassed my morning cup of coffee. And I drove straight out here and turned that antenna around. It was looking east. And I fired up the amplifier and got situated in this chair. Holy cow, I got to catch my breath, man. I'll tell you, I just sat down. Prime Minister, Motormouth Mall, working a thing, stepping.
2, 1, 2.
Tin right, you Motormouth. I tell you what I just did. I was watergating you at a 7KC wide. 7K. I went to 20. And oh my goodness, let's just say you are there. Now right now I'm rolled off. I'm rolled off at about a hard drop too. Rolled off at about 5K and rolled off on the bottom at about 50 hertz, 60 hertz. But man, Man, I went to 20 wide, and there you were, siblings and all. 410?
410. Well, I'm listening right now on my modified Cobra 29 LX. And when I say modified, I mean it's only been modified with 2 capacitors. It's got a C33 and C40, like I did on yours. Same thing. I'm doing that over here, and this is what I'm hearing.
I'll tell you what I just did. I was watergating you at a 7KC wide. 7K. I went to 20, and oh my goodness, let's just say you are there. Now right now, I'm rolled off. I'm rolled off at about a hard drop too. Rolled off at about 5K and rolled off on the bottom at about 50 hertz, 60 hertz. But man, I went to 20 wide, and there you were, siblings and all. 410?
You go. Now, I heard a little bit of RF in my audio coming in there because I haven't fired this thing down in a while, and I got some ground issues. But I played you back the best I could, given the limited capabilities at the moment. But it was awesome to hear that audio come rolling up in there. And more awesome was when I was in the mobile before I gave you a shout out here on the base. I'm glad you heard me in the mobile. I know it was a quick shot, you know, but that was, I think I finally got the mobile done. But to hear your audio coming up in here on the mobile, holy smokes, man, that was awesome. Full bridge. I mean, unreal, man. Anyway, I think I got the bass and the mobile both pretty well dialed in there, Brady.
Yeah, I'm glad you played that because that roll-off and listening to your bass is a little unnatural, so I'm going to go back to my other settings. You know what? Well, I'll tell you on the phone. We'll bore everybody out of here. But that mobile sounded good, man. You know what you need, Motor Mouth? Is more key down time, man. You only key 36 minutes. We got to have you hold them all down 2 or 3 hours, right?
Did for a while. You know, I got to watch that key down time. Not because of the limitations of the box, and not because the limitations of this air-cooled antenna, but the limitations of my creativity and my ability for the gift of gab being at a diminished capacity. Hey, Prime. I just ain't got that much to say, but the doggone station will keep keyed down till the doggone cows come home. I tell you that. I think we got key down time figured out. I think we got the this little bitty thing is just kind of loafing along, you know. I ain't pushing nothing too hard. Not the carrier, not the peaks, not anything, you know. I'm just kind of loafing. And it's cool enough out here to where the doggone antenna, you know, it's kind of a mist-cooled antenna, man. The mist and the kind of cool fog is kind of keeping the antenna at bay there, Brady.
So you're into the same thing. Yeah, get up there and make
Damn, I don't know what happened to you, Motor Mouth. You got on here. But the witch doctor told me don't be giving you all those compliments. All right. Let me give my knees in the breeze. that put this thing down for the evening or morning or whatever the hell this is. I gotta go get my big ass on the treadmill, man.
This whole Northwest.
Walking.
Just got down.
Hold him up. Dr. Prime Minister, topside of God's country, 10-7.
Can't worry, boy. I know which doctor just wants to make sure that my hat size don't change. Hey, Prime, which doctor just wants to make sure that my hat size don't change too much? And I ain't gonna let it, man. I take what I get, and I do what I can with what I get from time to time in the world of sound. Well, it's been a pleasure hearing you out here. As you know, always a pleasure with the double measure. Prime Minister Motormouth Mall, your West Coast. Undermodulated beast out here on the central coast of Cali. Dropping a straight big old hammer right here, right now. I got down.
Got that microphone. Yeah.
Sit right, you Motormouth. I tell you what, man. At 20K wide, you are making tones. You hear me? Full third octave. Damn. Wow. All right, Motormouth. Catch you coming later. I'm gonna get my butt out of here. I've been talking too long, man, and the guys say I'm getting keyed on, so I blew up or something. Somebody said something like that. Some caught fire. All right, catch y'all later, Bob.
Well, I would say that the demonstration of the signal you're putting in my receiver, both in my mobile and my base, is a tribute to the fact that you are dropping a great big old hammer. Ain't nothing up there burnt out. You ain't let the magic smoke out of nothing over there. It all sounds 10 to 8 top shelf over here. By the way, I got my roll off at 4.5 kilohertz. I'm doing something in a realm. It's a little bit unauthorized. And I don't say unauthorized. What's the word in Prime? What is it when you, not unauthorized. I'm doing something a little bit odd right about now to get what you're hearing to happen. What is the word? You know the word I'm looking for? Not unauthorized, not kosher. What the word I'm talking about? Hey, Prime, this happens from time to time, man. I'm getting old.
I think you're looking for unorthodox. Unorthodox, mate.
Right, Motormouth. I just did a quick in and out move where I took you to down to 5 when you say you were at 4.5 and took you up to 20.
I don't know.
Definitely a big difference. I think your EQ is fine, I tell you. Catch you later, Motormouth. I'm going to go in here and make me some breakfast. I'm gone.
Unorthodox. That's right. That's the word I'm looking for. Hey, Prime, somebody keyed up in there saying, Motormouth, I think the word you're looking for is unorthodox. And that is the word I was looking for. Ain't no doubt about that. I'm doing some unorthodox processing over here to get what you're hearing to have happen on that end. And, Roger, I'm going out 20 KC wide and hearing some tones. You making some tones down here too? I got a gate rolling. Hey, Prime, I'm even doing the gate on my phone, so I don't have to worry about taking a picture of the gate or taking a video of the video. You know what I mean? I got the audio coming right off this Cobra 29LX receiver, and I got it going to a couple pads and all that, and then wired directly into the input of my Android phone. And I'm doing a video gate right now, and I'm going to be posting it up there on Facebook. A tad bit later on when I get home. I won't be getting home till this afternoon, but I'll be posting it. Ain't no doubt about that. Prime Minister radio station, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast. You see, you got to get on a treadmill and get some exercise. All you have to, you know what you got to do? You got to do what I do over here with this big old 96-foot long monster, man. You just get the ropes and tie it down when you're not using it, and then when the skip rolls in, you got to run out there and untie the ropes and hit the button and turn the rotor and swing the antenna. You get some exercise. I tell you, I feel like I was on a treadmill this morning. Motormouth Mall, right here, right now. I got down.
Sit right, you Motormouth. Got it all, homie? Sounding good. But I got you more than that. I have to walk 20 acres, damn near, crank the beam up, pull the extension cord back, run back over here and key down. It's all to the bad. It works, though. Probably be 400 pounds otherwise. Catch you later, Motormouth. I'm going outside.
What a good note. You got all that exercise to do. And you got that big old station to do that exercise with. And you may not weigh 400 pounds, but you sound like you weigh 700 pounds. And Prime, you sound... I'm listening to you. I got my ears working. I got good ears, and I'm listening. And by the sound of things, I would say you were 7 feet tall and 700 pounds, Brayden.
Hey, Motormouth. I gotta come back and say this before I go. That's what she said.
Oh, Prime, you're too funny. All right. I get back on the side. I'll tell you what, I was just glad to hear some skip rolling up in there. I feel like I got all I need for about a month. I've been out here for all of, 16 minutes and 3 seconds? And I think I got all I need for about a month now. Hey, Prime, Motormouth Mall, appreciates the bug down in the world of sound. I knew I'd hear something good out here. I just knew it, and I did. Motormouth Mall stepping right there right now.
And I got it all, homie.
I said, oh, this Lady Mermaid.
Man, wait till you get to the corner gate when I went from 5 wide to 20.
Of the dark side.
I might have rolled it off at 4.5. But this Apache Lab said that's bullshit. Woo, that thing is smoking, Motormouth. I'm 10-7.
Yeah, 10-4. 10-4, well, I'll tell you what, that's, by the way, I don't know if, I saved this, but I didn't know I saved it. I hope this turns out. Watch this. Listen to this. I hope this works. Man, I hope it works. Oh, no, that's the original. That's not the one that I screwed up, that I messed with. Hey, Prime, I'm sorry about that. I thought that was the one that I messed up, that I altered. That's the original. Doggone it.
But I get the point, baby. This is your part of your own plastic, and I'm super glue elastic. Hey, what did Bootsy say in that song, man? The key to walking on water is knowing exactly where the rocks are. I'm 10-7.
Absolutely. And you know what I heard out there about a key or two? I heard this out there about a key or two.
The power of the dark side.
The duck side. The power of the duck side, they're bringing. That's what I heard.
Don't know the power of the dark side.
I got down.
Well, he's a great big man. 500 miles away. But he's a big man. Hello, Motormouth. I'm going to leave it alone, but that's my friend.
All the way over in the corner.
Thornton. Yeah, he was just out there right now again. So I'll get back and see if I can listen to him a little bit here. But, yeah, he's out there. Yeah, he's working. Yeah, he's 500 miles away. Holy cow. But, anyway. Man, you sound good. I heard when I was in the mobile, I think I heard you say you were going to give him a call in a little bit. So I'm just trying to postpone that call to bring.
I ain't in no rush. I ain't in no rush, man. Hey, in about 2 weeks, I'm going to show you something that I think you're going to like. I definitely want to get your opinion on it. It should be done in a couple of weeks. Hello to your motor mouth one more again. I'm turning this shit off and going here and tell my sweet thing, Happy Mother's Day. You do the same. Motor mouth, I'll see you.
10-4. Definitely tell Tracy I said hello and Happy Mother's Day. And I'll be looking forward to seeing what you got going on. What you got being close to completion. You know, I've been sitting patient. I've been waiting. Yeah. Prime Minister, great to hear you out here. Man, a pleasure with the double measure. And I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a little bit, see if I can't sneak this radio up into BBI's neck of the woods or somewhere up there. I'm just glad I know I'm making up around your antenna right here, right about now. The radio station, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast, undermodulated beast, got down.
I used to love that bass line. They used to play that on the NFL. All right, Motor Mouth. I'm slow rolling this big water cool monster up here. But the thing I'm gonna show you, most technicians lie and say they build them, but they just buy Russian pallets. Desktop 5kW. That's what it's gonna be. Sit on the desk. No power supply on the floor either. Motor Mouth, we'll talk later. I'm gone.
You know I'm on board. And Prime Minister, you know doggone good and well I'm on board. I'm looking forward to seeing it. All right. I'll let you go. I'll let you get going. I know you got a lot of things to do. You're a busy man, and I'll tell you what, I just feel privileged to get out here and hear a little bit about the nature of rock and roll up here around our neck of the woods and get to hear you roll up in here like that. Definitely made my day. I appreciate it. Prime Minister, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast, undermodulated beast, got down.
Prime Minister, BB.
Adios.
Adios. Hey, BBI, did you say to tell Prime Minister you said hello?
Taking that break. I guess I got no kind of mother nature out here. Let me get on out of here. Mobile, goddamn.
Motormouth Mall.
Wired Master Mitch out there, I think. Heard somebody else call Motormouth Mall. Heard BBI out there saying, tell Prime Minister you said hello. Let me get my knees up in the breeze and Motormouth Mall stepping. I got down.
It's a little rough out here, Motormouth.
Well, tell him I say hello right back, man. Tell him I say hello right back. I'm gone.
Yeah, 10-4. I'll do it this. Did I stop? Oh, I didn't have the doggone gate up. Oh, it was running though. I got it. Here, I'll do it this way right here, Prime.
It's a little rough out here, Motormouth.
Well, tell him I say hello right back, man. Tell him I say hello right back. I'm gone.
There you go. That's how I heard it roll up around my neck of the woods. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Now that's a 5. Motormouth, I see you.
What's it for? You know, you got to do it right if you're going to do it at all, the break.
Oh, man, that's why you piss so many people off. I'm gone.
Well, you know, the days of telling a fib and not being able to back what you said or what you heard with proof, those days is over and done. They're big.
Hello from the...
Man, me and you must be thinking the same way. All these rumors and innuendo. Shut the door, baby. Because a lot of people been stealing your technology, bro. I'm going to tell you like it is, bro. I'm sorry. A lot of people stealing your technology, running around YouTube and acting like they created it. Boy. Matter of fact, if Skip run tomorrow, I'm going to be running your rig. Watch. All right, up 10-7.
10-4, I'll be looking forward to it. Yeah, there's a whole lot of that going on. And I kind of sort of had to learn to let it roll off my back like water off a duck's back. You know, I got to be a duck to a degree. Hey, Prime, if I worried about it and lost sleep over it, it could be my demise, man. So I just take it in a stroll, I take it in stride, I let the water run off my back like water off a duck's back. But they know the deal, and most everybody out there knows the deal, so, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Prime Minister Motormouth Ball right there, right now. And you know what they say, great minds think alike.
Shit right, Motormouth, that damn 300 plugging my ears talking to BBI. So let me get out the way, man. Hello, 300. Way down south. Goodbye, Motormouth. I gotta go. I'm going to the treadmill. Bye.
All right, there, Prime. Sounds good. We'll let other conversations take place. I'll catch you on the 21 a tad bit later on. Maybe if we get some conditions tomorrow, I'll even get to hear that big old rig out there on the world of sound. Take care, my friends. 7-3s. Prime Minister, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. 10-6.
Up on the gate here. Yeah, so I thought I would fire down and say hello to you. Mr. 300, your friend in the corner. Those great big old giant pieces of steel. Slow rolling it with no worries.
Motormouth Mall sounded good around Seattle, Washington. Crow with the wave.
Hey, Crow, I appreciate the bump down. Hey, Crow, it might be rough and tough out there because I know 300 is going to come back up in there to the north side, and he may be taking me out right about this 10:36. But, hey, Crow, appreciate the bump down in the world of sound. You sounded good down here, too, man. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Crow, Motormouth Mall, stepping. I got down.
Bump down in the world of sound. You sounded good down here, too, man.
711 Southside, he's Evergreen.
Hey, there's 711. I heard you, too. Appreciate the playback there, Crow. Appreciate that. And 711, you got that hammer down. Sounded good.
Just let you know you're about 18 minutes in on the gate. I'll put the gate up later today. Well, Mr. 300, I appreciate you putting a bump in my receive, brother. Said you're on station number 3. And I wonder what station number 1 sounds like, homeboy. Might have to roll over here and fire up this big old Collins I got sitting over here. I finally dug my Collins set out, got it all set up. I might have to fire down on that duck plucker and see how it sounds on 27.025. That'd be station number 2 over here. But let's say you're talking on the big boy radio now. Mr. 300, I appreciate the flowers and save some for yourself, my friend. You are, man, you're out cruising in fine style, brother, on station number 3.
I got to say, BBI sounds better now than I've ever heard him.
This is for station number 4 sitting over here. Sure looking forward to that. I hope I get some cabinets here soon. 830 BBI got down.
Hey, BBI, you sound better now than I've ever heard you. Tell me, I told C below, I said hello, I got down. Oh, I hear him keyed down right now. Oh, he's working an FT-101E. I got him about 150 miles behind me in backscatter. I hear 1969 New Mexico and backscatter too. Okay, well, I'm going to stop this gate. Motormouth Mall, step, and I'll see you. Hey, BBI, before you key down, BBI, wait, hey, BBI, I'm going to stop the gate here real soon, but tell 300 I said hello. Tell her the sweet thing. I said Happy Mother's Day, and BBI, you sound better now than I've ever heard you in the break.
You're cruising, man. It sounds good. You could use a little bit more bottom end to it, but brother, that station yield is sounding grand, man, on the band, and it's no joke. Like I said, man, you're on the gate, about 18 minutes in. I'll put the gate up this evening. I got a bunch of Mother's Day things I got to take off and do with my whole family today. And remember, this is their day. This ain't about sitting around talking on 27.025. I'm here to tell you what. I got a bunch of things I got to take off and go do. I'll put the gate up this evening. I'll make sure to tag it in you on Facebook and on YouTube. You know the drill. You know, I'll do it all upright and fine style. Mr. 300. Wish your fine one down there for me. Happy Mother's Day. I do appreciate you putting a bump in my radio. BBI in the corner.
Mother Mouth Mall, where'd you go? 7-1, break. BBI Roger.
711, I don't think you can hear me. BBI is, 300 is keyed down now talking to BBI. You may not hear me at the break.
Yeah, I got you and CC holding hands, man, real rough and tough on my receive, but, hey, Mother Mouth Mall, I heard you when you first come up in there to talk to Prime, man. It sounded like you ran a marathon, you skipped the coffee pot, and Mother Mouth Mall, I'm glad to see you caught your breath there. Break.
Man, I was huffing and puffing. I was working hard, man. I flew down that road, hitting all those doggone potholes. I needed a kidney belt. Then I got up to the station. I had to untie the antenna because it's been looking east for about 2 months. Maybe a little bit more than 2 months. It's been looking east. And I had to untie the 4 ropes so I could release the loader. Then I had to come in here and swing the antenna around. And then I had to go turn on the amplifier. And then I found out when I went to go turn on the amplifier, I had unhooked the amplifier from the breaker because I needed the arc welder. And I got 2 arc welders. I got a buzz box and I got a wire feed. And the wire feed requires 240 volts. And I have 208 3-phase over here. So I didn't have the wire feed in line, so I had to use the buzz box, which will work at 208. And I had to unscrew it and put the doggone amplifier back on the breaker. And then run back into the transmitter room and turn on the driver, turn on the pre-driver, turn on the amplifier. Wait a minute for everything to be all situated and come back in here to the studio. By that time, I'm huffing and puffing about ready to have a doggone coronary. And, yeah. Ooh, I tell you, I haven't put myself through that kind of exertion that early in the morning in a long time there. And I haven't even had my coffee yet. I got wind, local called me on the phone and said, hey, Skip is rolling. I thought, okay, cool, I'll get out there right now. I got on my mobile and dialed into 27025, and sure enough, man, the Skip was rocking and rolling, and I headed straight out here. I bypassed Starbucks. I made a beeline to the doggone station. And so anyway, yeah, I was pretty well out of breath there, Rick.
I was listening to Mother Mouth Mall. I Watergate. I ran it live.
Don't know who you're talking to, but Mother Mouth Mall band is in.
Hey, Mother Mouth Mall, I ain't never heard someone catch. You keyed up in there and you're like, oh shit, I got one more switch to it. Hey, Mother Mouth Mall, you came back after you hit that switch, but you came back at about 40, 50 dB. You kept it right there where the Northwest Corner can get it. Anyway, Mother Mouth Mall, I'm glad I'm matched up north and he's giving me a little bit of talk time right about now.
Yeah, just more to the 711. Baker Man said, yeah, he heard me up in there. He said, you sound real good. He didn't know who I was talking to. Baker Man, I'm talking to 711. He got me up in here pretty good right now. And 711, I didn't think you'd hear me before I flipped that last switch. Yeah, that last switch that I had to go flip, I forgot about. That was the one that's the King Circuit relay stuff. And so I had all the driver and the pre-driver and the amplifier all turned on, ready to go. And I come on here and keyed down, and it was like, wait, whoops. Ain't nothing on the watt meter. That means all you were hearing was the 8-watt driver. I mean the 8-watt radio. The radio through the driver, which is a solid-state driver. So you were hearing 8 watts. And then I ran back in the other room and hit that little switch. That activated all the King circuitry for the driver and the big box. And then the signal jumped up a little bit more, so that's what you heard, Debris.
Hey, Motormouth Mall. That sounds like a lot of exercise you was going through this morning there, especially not having no coffee. I don't know how you did it without having coffee. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Well, you got my radio on lockdown. I just wanted to see if I could ease into your radio and say hello. I know it's kind of busy out there this morning, Motormouth Mall, on this end and your end, too. But Motormouth Mall, I just kind of want to jump in there on the back of the bus while I'm just kind of riding along and let you know you're kind of shaking these big old jolly green giants up here on the south side of the Greens. Hey, Motormouth Mall, your log trucker in the corner. I'm just sitting here in the waiting room.
Yeah, just put a log trucker. Sorry about that 711 log trucker jumped up in there, and yeah, it was a lot to go through without the morning cup of coffee. Let me tell you, man, that was some serious. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for all that. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, you log trucker, you ain't on the back of the bus. I think you might be. The bus has a sunroof or two, and you think you got one foot maybe on the bumper, another one through the sunroof, and you're sitting on top of the bus, grabbing onto both sides of the bus with each hand. Whoops! I just painted a picture of somebody about 35 feet tall, doggone it, riding on the bus, using the bus as a roller skate. That's what you're doing right now. Hey, and that's what I hear right now in my world of sound. Log trucker, good to hear you've been there. A pleasure with the double measure, my friend. Motormouth Mall, stepping.
Okay, Motormouth Mall, that was funny. That was the funny stuff right there. But yeah, I'd like to be driving the bus, but I could plug some 220 in here and put some wheels on the bus, and they'd probably let me drive it. But when I just cruising this little one pill, this little 2879, that I have to put the armrest up on my high seat there and just ride in the back of the bus. So that's the way I'm rolling right now there, Motormouth Mall. All right, hey, I just heard you in there, and boy, I got to compliment you too. Hey, Grandpa, I talked to Grandpa there this morning after you left there, and boy, you got him smoking. Boy, he was laying that needle over there. There was nothing but Grandpa all over my radio this morning there. Good job, John. That was a good job. You got that station just smoking down there for Grandpa. Sounded mighty tall. All right, Motormouth Mall, I'm going to run and get my knees to breeze and jump in the back of the bus on my high seat here with my armrest up and kind of listen up and see what's going on out there in the big world of sound. While you got my radio on lockdown, I'll just listen to your talk show. Motormouth Mall, it's always a pleasure with a double measure, my good friend. I'll put it on you later. Your log trucker on the northwest corner on this little station.
Can't put a log trucker. Well, I sure appreciate the flowers. And yeah, it's so good to get to hear Grandpa Jones out there on the new station, and we got him dialed in just about right. We got a custom session file for him, got the 29 with the modulator, and his little amplifier that he had before, or Texas Star 350, bit the dust, and we put another one in line, and it kind of sort of didn't do real well, and so Nighthawk, one of our locals over here, came over here with a little TNT 250, and we put that in line, and I dialed it in for him, got the scope out, and set the audio levels for him real fast to make sure everything was in the parameters that it needed to be for the little TNT 250, and man, oh man, yeah, Grandpa Jones is rocking and rolling out here now. So anyway, yeah, appreciate the flowers on that end, and you keep doing what you're doing over there. Yeah, and you say you got a one pill in mind. I'm going to give you a little excerpt of what you've got going on over here. Check this out.
Grandpa off my radio this morning there. Good job, John. That was a good job.
I just wanted you to hear what you were doing with one pill over here in my receiver. Phenomenal conditions. Great to hear you up in there. And I don't know about driving the bus. I don't know how they're going to fit a 35-foot person inside of a little 20-foot bus. They're big.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That's all right there. So, yeah, that's not a whole lot bumping it down here, but a little bit of audio, and Of course, I always got that skull cracker hanging on the tower there, kind of taking me by the hand. Yeah, I was 155 Jason down there in Texas. I wore that big amplifier there at the Baker Side break there year before last. I thought, that thing ain't nothing. I plugged that thing in when I got home. I thought, holy cow, look at the swing in that thing. So I just decided I'd hang on to it there. That's why I usually got online for local chit-chat, and it seems to work pretty good for the long stuff, too. I got plenty of other junk here I can fire up. I got 80 feet sitting here, and Henry 4K, here I am just sitting here cruising, just get a one bill.
Live trucker. Sounds good. Take care. The big old sweet wave for the sweet thing there. Happy Mother's Day. I'll get back on the side, read the mail a little bit, and just sort of see what's cooking out here in the world of sound. Let me relax this carrier a little bit here. I don't need all that up in here. And I was just waiting to see what's cooking out here in the world of sound. And I think I'll stop this gate. I got, 41 minutes already? I don't want to go too far with it because I might lose it. And I don't want to lose it. I want to post it. Log Trucker, take care. Blessings and good graces up around your place. From radio station Motormouth Mall out here on the Central Coast of California. I got down. Good day. Good day.
Wow. Happy Mother's Day to you. Motormouth Mall is cruising in this mobile.
Hey, well, you're cruising in the mobile. You sound real good out here. Happy Mother's Day if they're on your neck of the woods soon, I bring.
Put you in Motormouth Mall ain't nobody but his own Master Mitch. In Motormouth Mall ain't nobody but his own Master Mitch. Cruising in this little...
Right there, right back, Punch. I got a whole lot of...
And you working there, too. Hey, Master Mitch. I haven't heard you out there in the base in a long time. Well, for that matter, I haven't heard you in the mobile for a long time. We haven't had good Mother Nature around your neck of the woods in a month of Sundays and then some, maybe a few months of Sundays. Good to hear you up in there, Master Mitch. Always a pleasure with the double measure. And that mobile's working. Tell Doc Adams, everybody else up there on your neck of the woods, I did say hello. Master Mitch, Motormouth Mall, stepping right here, right now, breaker.
Wow, walkie-talkies got that.
Tell that old Master Mitch there, Log Trucker, wave hello.
I will do. Hey, Master Mitch, Log Trucker said hello, too, out there. No, where was he? Log Trucker out there was waving 4 friendly fingers and a thumb. And I thought I had that thing zoomed in better, but I didn't. I had it zoomed out, so I was looking at too much audio. But here, let me get this squared away for you here. I will do. Hey, Master Mitch. Hang on. Whoa, stop. What?
God, old Master Mitch here, Log Trucker, wave hello.
There you go. Sorry about that delay. Motormouth Mall with the 5.
My ears are pinned back. It looks like I better throw a few more peas in the pot and see if I can get up in Motormouth Mall's radio. Put on we can, Hawaiian Punch. 711, south side of these evergreens. Throwing some more fire in the wire, see if I can get over that one pill. Break.
Well, he didn't key up there, 711. He did not key up, but you made it up on radio there. You see, you put a few more peas in the pot. Hey, 711, tell Hawaiian Punch I said hello. I don't think he can hear me. I don't know. He's looking up north, so I'm on the backside of his beam and trying to run him down, but I don't think he's going to hear me. He may not even feel too much as I roll right over the top of him. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. I got down.
Hello to you, Motormouth Mall. Got down here on the bowl. Mr. Motormouth Mall, 565 R&R Radio, Portland, Oregon.
Wow, 565 R&R Radio around Portland, Oregon. That's a beautiful sound. Check this out.
565 R&R Radio, Portland, Oregon.
Wow. Hey, 565. Beautiful sound. I got down.
Happy Mother's Day. Go get yourself some Starbucks and give your boy some talk time. Motormouth Mall, 711, break.
10711. Hey, 711, You have a happy Mother's Day up there on your neck of the woods there, and 565 R&R Radio around Portland. Doing a great job out here, Motormouth Mall, waving and stepping.
How about a Motormouth Mall? Half breed in the Evergreens. Half breed in the Evergreens. Motormouth Mall, half breed. Break.
Mr. 1850 Half Breed, how are you doing, sir? Good to hear you up in there, man. You're sounding good.
Hey, he's only... I mean, that's a lot of S units, but that's what it is. Hawaiian Punch, 505, Baker Mass.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop into mobile. I'm going to hop into mobile for a little bit. I'll be back. Motormouth Mall, working this thing, stepping. But I'm going to be, I'll be in the mobile, just to get a little bit of the mobile on the gate. So I'll be back.
Old stuff.
I do appreciate the time back there, Motormouth Mall.
Side of these Evergreens.
Back 10 footer, 565. Well, maybe I'll get you differently on the mobile. I don't know. The conditions are, they are what they are, but we'll see what we can do and try to exploit this little mobile for a second. I'll be right back.
I guess I'm having fun. Motormouth Mall is all up in it. 593 walking tall out of Oregon, waving a hand.
593 walking tall. You sounded good walking tall over here on my neck of the woods too there. Baker.
East Coast, Watergate, something, Super Bowl, something or other out there. But catch a little Hawaiian Punch. Catch a little... Hey, Motormouth Mall, you still got a sloppy copy?
Yeah, no problem. No pain, no strain there, 711. Hey, I'm going to go to the mobile. I'll be right back. The next time I key down, I'll be in the mobile. Motormouth Mall, stepping. I got to drive away from the base store. I'm going to kill my receiver. I'll be back.
And give your people some talk time. I'm done.
All day, Motormouth, half breed in the corner, half breed.
Hey, Punch. Hey, Hawaiian Punch, where'd 711 go, man? 565 wants to know. Hey, Punch, you say bye there at 7111, but I got...
We're talking bacon and eggs out here on the west side.
A bunch of them down there, and it's almost like taking number time, when you go into the VA, so that you can get your blood checked. Blue Star, happy Mother's Day.
We just do it like this, that's all. We just key down and try, that's all I can do, man. R&R Radio, go.
Hey, R&R Radio, I'm in the mobile now. Hey, R&R Radio, I'm in the mobile. I'm driving across the property to try to get away from this antenna. I got the beam in line at the base, and it's pointed north, so I'm driving east to try to get back on the back corner of the beam here a little bit. Anyway, R&R, let me turn the truck around here, and then I'll be looking around your neck of the woods. R&R Radio around Portland, Oregon. Motormouth Mall, turning this truck around. See if I can't ease a little bit of audio around your receiver from the mobile. R&R Radio Station Motormouth right here, right now. I got down.
Hey, Big Boss, 565 in the corner.
If you got a copy, Machete 521, C-Town is standing by. Hey, take care, God bless you.
Uh-oh, I got on the band and I hear him calling Machete. I may not stand a chance on this mobile. I may have to get back to the base. Oh, well. Hey, R&R Radio around Portland, Oregon, radio station Motormouth Mall Mobile.
Oh, right back at you, man. 521, bottom side of C-Town. I'm still working this listening post because I ain't got much condition.
Good morning, Machete. Supposed to warm it up on the queues.
I don't think it's working. I don't think the mobile's getting out real good. I guess I might have to go back to the base. I'll give it another key or two and see what happens. But it sounds like I'm wallowing in the mud out here in the mobile. Radio station Motormouth Mall, walking the dog, kicking the cat from this mobile. I'm stepping back.
How about it, Machete? How about it, Machete? 593, walking tall, enjoying this Mother's Day weekend.
Hey, 593, walking tall. I guess Machete's out there, so I ain't going to do much in this mobile.
A 593 walking tall, Motormouth Mall waving and stepping. Motormouth Mall mobile got down.
Hey, Motormouth Mall. Tell my friend 593 Baker Man's waving, and we'll see him at the break.
Roger, they're Baker Man. Hey, Baker Man, you wanted to tell 593 you were waving and that you'll be seeing him at the break at Rooster Rock. Ain't no doubt about that. Sure wish I could be there. Hey, Baker Man. I really am bummed out that I can't be there, but I got stuff going on here and house-related stuff and everything else. I got to stick around. So, hey, Baker Man, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, rolled that 5 and kept it all the way alive.
Thank you, Motormouth. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Hey, Baker Man, you smoking down here. I don't know what you're running or how you're doing it, but you got a hammer down to my receiver.
44 mag in Portland, Oregon. Try and break.
I don't know if you can do 521, but I'm going to try to see.
All right, I'm going to get back to the base station. This mobile ain't going to cut the mustard too good.
How about it, Machete? How about that?
Yeah, 10-4. Hey, Baker Man, while you're working that big old box out there, you got a good technician, ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Baker Man, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast undermodulated beast working this mobile. Maybe if I'm not driving, I can turn the mic gain just a tad bit up there for you. Hey, Baker Man, Motormouth Mall mobile right here, right now.
Hey, Machete, can you say where's that 1-1 go? Hey, Machete, can you say where's that 1-1 go? R&R wants to know.
Motormouth Mall out in your mobile. God bless you, brother. Have a safe ride there and back in Baker Man's car.
410 to Baker Man. Take care, 7-3s. I'm going to head back to the base station. I'm only about an eighth mile away from it, so I'm going to go ahead and run back to the base and fire up the other one. Because this mobile, I mean, it may get out from time to time, but I hear some big ones getting called out there. I think somebody out there is hooping and hollering at Machete. And I want to see if I can't get up in there and mix it up a little bit with Machete. So I know I can't do that with the mobile. Baker Man, Motormouth Mall, got down.
Roger that. Yeah, he's got more switches. Well, he probably got as many switches as you on your base. And he's in there doing it. But it's been a real good skip day. I'm sure glad Prime Minister got out there that you two talked. And
Hey, Machete, big box. Hey, Machete, I stepped on the big box. Hey, Machete, I stepped on the big box. Machete, I hope.
Yeah, 10-4. That was pretty cool, man. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Baker Man, appreciate the bump down in the world of sound. I'll catch you back here in just a little bit. I'm going to 27 over. Oh, Machete's big box weighs about 1/4 as much as this whole entire truck. So, you know, I know I ain't standing a chance right about this 10:36. I'm out. I'll see you. I'll get back on the base.
I tried to get you out a little bit ago. BBI and Prime got a mean talk show going on. Catch you later, Machete. Mama's Day Wave. I'm going to go snuggle up with the sweet thing. She worked all week, or all night. She got to work all week, all night. Anyway, catch you later, Machete. Big box. Big box. Hey, Machete, I'm running the big box and I'm gone. Hey, Machete, your foot warm. Hey, Machete, I'm just working your light blow 150 watts bird watch, man. That's all I got. I'm going to get my knees in the breeze. Mr. Machete, 521 on my 32.
How about you? You in there? 88 Silver Streak up here on the northwest corner trying.
Hey, how about that Machete? How about a Machete? 44 Magnum, Portland, Oregon. Try and break.
All right, well, we're back on a real radio now. Mobile's fun, but, yeah, it just doesn't quite get out like this thing does.
That's a little bit.
You said it right. You said walking small. You said it right. You said walking small. Tell walking small I said good morning, 711. Got down.
8711. 8711. Did you say Machete or Motormouth? They both start with an N. An M. I couldn't tell which one you were saying to me.
See, did I say it? Happy Mother's Day. Walking talking small. But I'll say Motor Mouth Mall again. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, where'd you have to move your car, man? You don't sound like you was that long-winded this time around, that day.
No, I just ran into the other room. I turned off some keying stuff so I didn't accidentally key anything when I was in the mobile. I didn't want to take any chances, but I'm back. Ain't no doubt about that. I ain't too out of breath. Hey, 711 Motor Mouth Mall right here, right now.
Down in the world of sound. Sounds so fantastic in my radio.
Yeah, I did the best we can out here. I tried the mobile for a little bit, and I drove away a little bit, so I was not too much underneath the antenna here, but mobile was rough and tough out there, man. I'll tell you, it wasn't quite doing what I needed it to do, so I thought I'd come back to the base station to break. I think there's something about this horizontal 96-foot-long thing that slight advantage over that little Predator 10K antenna to break.
Back on that modulator, this is a grown man's hobby. That's what you said.
Yeah, Motor Mouth Mall, it sounds like...
Boy, I know you're right, man. I can hear you out there in my nose. It's rough and tough. You know how Mother Nature is. Mr. Motor Mouth Mall, I hope you have a fine day. R&R, Portland, Oregon, we're gone.
10-footer R&R. Yeah, I tell you what, it's going to be a good day. Getting this little dose of skip here for the last hour. 56 minutes and 20 seconds, apparently, according to the Watergate. Makes it a good day to break. Hey, R&R. Yeah, the mobile's fun, but the base is more fun.
Oh, I hear you, man. When you got a dull knife flying around out there, you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes known as Mr. Machete. Motor Mouth Mall. Till we do it again. R&R, we're gone. Bye.
Well, that is the specific reason as to why I couldn't get the job done in the mobile. Hey, R&R, you just mentioned the specific reason why I couldn't get the job done in the mobile to break.
If you can hear Baker Man up here in the corner, happy Mother's Day. 378, Baker Man's gone.
Hey, R&R, Baker Man, 711, Walking Tall, everybody else out there. I'm going to get back on the side. I'm going to stop this gate here before we get to an hour, just in case, and I'll upload it to Facebook later on tonight. Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast undermodulated beast. Right here, right now.
Bye, Motor Mouth Mall. I'll have to jump in there and check out the gate later on. Motor Mouth Mall, 711.
10-footer, 711.
The key to let you know you're getting out. 378 Southern Cal, Baker Man, Washington. Across the Columbia River at the mountains of Oregon. I'm gone.
Don't worry, you're not the only one. Chewy's been trying too. Big Western Seattle. Big Western Seattle. Big Western Seattle. You just gotta wait till those guys get done. Then it opens up their little...
Machete, I'm liking that gate, man. I'm hearing myself on that gate. You're doing a dang good job. Hey, Machete, 44 Magnum, Portland, Oregon, said it. Bye.
Hey, 44 Magnum. Machete got you on the gate. Hey, 44 Magnum. Machete got you on the gate, but so did I. 44 Magnum, check it out.
Machete, I'm liking that gate, man. I'm hearing myself on that gate. You're doing a dang good job. Hey, Machete, 44 Magnum, Portland, Oregon, said it. Bye.
There you go. Hey, Portland, Oregon. 44 Magnum, Motor Mouth Mall, rolling the gate back to you, too. I got you up in here. Motor Mouth Mall stepping. I got down.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you have 44 Magnum.
I'd had that knob turned just a little too far. But I'd cleaned it up right there, right now, no doubt about it. R&R, Portland, Oregon, reading the mail.
Hey, R&R, it sounds good and clean right there. Hey, R&R, don't change it. Here, check it out.
The dub right there, right now, no doubt about it. R&R, Portland, Oregon, reading the mail.
Hey, R&R, don't change anything. That's beautiful right there, right now. I guarantee tell you, R&R, Motormouth Mall, stepping, I got down.
We appreciate that. No doubt about it, man. I just so happened to look up and was like, what am I doing? Why is that there? Sometimes, you know, you just turn a knob just because you think it might be a little better. You need to stop that. Hey, Motormouth Mall, thank you very much, man. You have yourself a fine day. 565 in the corner, go.
10-4, sounds good. You can do the same. Enjoy it to its absolute fullest. And I am going to stop this gate. We got an hour and 10 seconds. All right, R&R, 565, up around the corner, Motormouth Mall, waving and stepping. I'll stay out here, but the gate's got to stop.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm going to be looking for... Baker Man's car.
Baker Man, I'll roll at 5-2. Hey, R&R, Baker Man is saying hello to you, too. R&R, Motormouth Mall with that 5 right there, right now, Break.
Mall driver.
Fortunate, man. I appreciate that 5, no doubt about it. Let's shake his hand here the first of next month. I'm going to make my way to that break, no doubt. Mr. Motormouth Mall, thank you kindly for that 5. You know who, and I'm go.
Roger. Man, I sure wish I could be there. Yeah, ain't no doubt about that. But another time, another way. As Mother Nature and time and responsibilities and all permit. R&R, Baker Man, Motormouth Mall stepping right there, right now.
Up in there. Sure deal. Take care, right, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Motormouth.
You're welcome.
7-8 Silver Streak, northwest corner.
Hey, Silver Streak, let me say hello to you two real fast, and I'll get back out of the middle of the road. Silver Streak, Motormouth Mall stepping.
Silver Streak. But I'll wait.
Hello, Mr. Motormouth Mall. Hope you're having a fun.
Wait a minute. Motormouth's talking to Silver Streak.
Mom, today, give her a kiss from me.
Look like I'm going to have to get my...
Likewise, you do the same at the end of the sweet thing. Big ol' happy Mother's Day around your neck of the woods. Silver Streak, a pleasure with the double measure. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Take him easy, take care.
Motormouth Mall, Okay, Motormouth got about it. The video gate's rolling. Motormouth Mall, you own it. Hold that needle in the corner.
Roger, yeah, the gate's still low. I threatened to turn the gate off over here a couple minutes ago, and it's already an hour, 2 minutes and 10 seconds into this dugout thing. It's still rolling to break.
Yeah, 4R.
You're dropping the hammer, man. Everybody's coming back.
Software over there, you can see my audio. Trying different things for this old 101 double E and trying to get it cleaned up so I don't have that over-mod sound. I want that Motormouth Mall sound there, Break.
Yeah, the only way you're going to get that is with audio processing. But the audio you got there, you got some bandwidth. You got it. It's working pretty good. Check this out.
This old 101 double E and trying to get it cleaned up so I don't have that over-mod sound. I want that Motormouth Mall sound there, Break.
Yeah, the only way you're going to get that. Yeah, audio processing is the only way you're going to get that. Once you get the radio, opened up to where it'll pass the bandwidth, the only other thing you got to do is process the audio there, Break.
Yeah, I don't want to do that to this 101. I do a lot, Motormouth, I play a lot on 20 meter. I do not want to give the 101 a hysterectomy and lose my sidebands. I might have to throw the old Cobra 29 back in line to get what I want to get. I'm not dissatisfied with how it sounds, but it's not quite where I want it to be there. 410?
No, I wouldn't mess with the bandwidth of the radio as it is now too much. I leave it pretty much like it is. I would just run processed audio into it and then dial the processing in so it works right. I wouldn't give it a hysterectomy or anything like that, because you'd have a lot of people all upset with you out there on their ham bands, eating up all that extra bandwidth. But you can certainly take it to the next level with just audio processing to bring.
One of those Behringer, what is this thing, an SL2442FX Pro, and it's got compression and shit in it. I just haven't gone in yet to actually play with everything. What sounds good to me in the headphones doesn't seem to sound good on the other end there, 410.
Yep, always do your processing adjustments through multiple different receivers so you can hear the effect of what the receiver does to the finished product that you're dishing out. The final stage in what somebody hears is their own receiver, so you got to duplicate that in multiple different ways to try to please all of them to your degree of expectation the best you can. If you just listen to it headphones on one receiver and dial it in, or even worse yet on a monitor where you don't have any bandwidth limiting at all in the AGC circuitry, you'll never get what you want. So definitely listen to multiple different receivers to get that an honesty of what it actually does sound like, and then you kind of go from there. But, yeah, I think it'll sound good. I don't know about the Behringer piece of equipment that you mentioned. I don't know much about that at all. I've primarily been using, PC audio stuff. It started out with Pro Tools, and it ended up now with Live Professor. But, a lot of pre- and post-EQ, some compression, limiting, several stages of pre- and post-EQ, not just, pre- and post, but it happens throughout the stage a couple times to correct some things that happen. And some compression, some limiting, pretty hard limiting, harmonic distortion, a lot of harmonic processing. So anyway, I don't know if you'll get that with that Behringer, but give it a shot, see what happens.
Well, I do know Motor Mouth Mall. I'm a lot happier. Yeah, I've listened to a lot of Machete's Gates, and I'm actually starting to sound like me. As long as I remember to keep the microphone out of my throat, I'm happy with it. I actually it's starting to sound like me. Then I hear myself on the non-amplified D104, and I sound like a truck driver running down the road at 60 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah. No, it sounds smooth now. I mean, it sounds smoother than you've ever sounded before. I like it. It sounds natural, sounds good. It just sounds a tear bit held back. It could be a little bit more, accentuated. There's the high fidelity thing is a really loosely used term out here, and basically it's not really about sounding natural. Well, in some people's eyes, some people, that's what they want to hear is natural. But anyway, it's that cartoon sound. It's that bigger than life sound. It's that bolder than reality. While still having some facsimile of dynamic range and that not too much in your face. The amplitude modulation it's just that. It's amplitude modulation, meaning you got to have something to nothing and then 4 times of something to get to where you want to go, and you need that amplitude. And if everything's all at one level, then the AGC and the receiver and the whole thing doesn't perceive dynamic range, so you lose the perceived loudness, even though it may not be as loud as somebody else. Anyway, so there's a whole lot going on there that you want to try to sort of keep in mind. But it's the larger-than-life, bigger, more real than real sound that I go for. But that doesn't mean that it may not be what everybody goes for.
To the round Oregon, to the left.
Yeah, 4R. Now, I just want to make it so when I show up at the brakes and I speak that someone sounds like shit. So long, this radio does, your radio might have a little bit more punch, but I Motor Mouth Mall, I want me to sound like me, and I want that good, loud, clean sound. I don't want that overdriven. I don't want that, back-out audio sound. I just want me to sound like me. And you've got that whole lifestyle. When I first started playing with it,
I'm working my listening post back out.
I remember back in the day, hearing you, and your audio is more thin, narrow-banded, no bottom end, and it had a scratchiness in there, and it had a higher pitched sound than real life. And what you've got now is more, I would say, more representative of what you sound like in real life. So you're definitely going in the right direction to bring.
All right, well, I appreciate it.
Sunday.
When you start running, it's not like you're all sitting out here playing with little watch. So you start putting in the mix, It's kind of a bit of a chore to get out here and start running this kind of equipment when you're running some RF forecast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it can get tricky. That's one of the reasons why I got away from rack gear and went to the PC. By the way, 5 double deuce, I heard you all up in there from the grass shack. And yeah, I got you up in here real good, 5 double deuce. And yeah, 711, that's exactly right. Yeah, that RF can cause some interesting things. In the world of sound. You know, a lot of this equipment that we get, the rack gear that we get that says it's balanced audio and it has XLR or TRS connectors on it, a lot of that, if you measure that chassis ground or pin 1 and you ohm meter it over to the electrical board circuit ground, you'll find that it's usually the same. And true RF balanced, you know, RF friendly environment type stuff that's balanced audio. And what makes it work is the fact that the shield is a shield, and pin 1 never sees the circuit board ground. And they used to back in the day, you know, to really do true balanced audio, they had transformers. And so they would decouple and couple the audio in and out of the box with the transformer, and the circuit board and the audio, none of that ground ever really touched the chassis. And now they'll say something is balanced, and they use op amps to do it, and they'll give you a ground and a plus and a minus, and that's all good, and it's plus 4 dBm and everything else, but the problem is it's not really truly balanced for the sake of RF. And so that's what leads to a lot of problems. And so I just simplify that by using one piece of equipment and having it virtually do all the other things, the equalization and the compression, the limiting, the de-essing, the noise gates and bandwidth limiting, and all that stuff is all done on one PC. So you have one audio input from the microphone and you have one audio output to the radio, and you're done. And it simplifies a lot of that RF issue to bring.
Yeah, I noticed that with the XLRs on this Behringer. It's an overkill Behringer. She's 24 channels or something like that. But I noticed that I can't run XLR in and out. The XLRs are not decoupled on ground. They all share the same ground, and you know, I ended up having to use mono jacks, mono mic in, and then mono right or left out, whatever it was I chose. XLR jacks were not decoupled from ground. We're not, you know, the shield and the ground were basically all in one. And you know, when it comes to RF, that is not made for a happy camper.
Nope. And anytime you mix balanced and unbalanced with RF, you got a problem. Guaranteed. Anyway, it just may be a matter of how bad it is, depending on how much RF there is. But, you know, barefoot it may work, but you throw an amp in line or you get anything like that going on, and, oh, man, all crazy stuff can happen. But anyway, all right, let me get out of here. You know what, I looked at this gate, it's still running. An hour and 12 minutes and 47 seconds. I don't know if I've made a gate that long in a long time to break. I hope it works.
Hey, when you get it posted, tag me in there by name, Motormouth Mall. It's Stephen Bruce. S-T-E-P-H-E-N space B-O-U-C-E. I think we're connected on Facebook. Tag me in there by name. I've been making a few little adjustments, nothing major while we've been on the mall, and I wouldn't mind sitting back and listening to it. I'm not 100% sure where you post your gates. I'm streaming live now. Where have I been streaming? East Coast, Watergate, Super Bowl 6 or something or other is where I've been streaming. So, all right, Motormouth Mall, we'll catch you on the flip side. I got to run down into town. We need chicken food. Apparently, we got a rooster and we had chickens hatch. And before we got rid of our drakes, we threw all of our duck eggs underneath one of the chickens. So now we got ducks hatching. So we got to run down into town and get some chicken food and some baby scratch and get ready for these babies that are going to be hatching. Catch you later, Motormouth Mall. Blessed be. Welcome to the weekend, and happy Mama's Day Live.
All right, the 711 sounds good. Yeah, I'll tag you in there. And by the way, here's the last little recording I did that had you in there all by yourself, and your signal came up a little bit more, and I'll play you back something here.
Rid of our drakes. We threw all of our duck eggs underneath one of the chickens, so now we got ducks hatching. So we got to run down into town and get some chicken food and some baby scratch and Get ready for these babies that are going to be hatching. Picture of Motormouth Mall, blessed you, weekend, and happy Mama's Day.
There you go. That's what I heard right there. Just a tad bit bassy, or I don't want to say bassy, but muffled. I don't know what exactly what the description of that would be. But when you hear it on the gate, you'll hear it a little bit better, maybe, and a little bit of a thinner reverb in the background. But I did hear that in there, and I'll tag you in it. Hey, have a good day, Motormouth Mall stepping. I'll let you get back to your duck food.
All right, Motormouth Mall, I got to remember to leave that stupid.
Shut up.
I think that's all that is. Catch you later, Motormouth Mall. I'm going to hit end, I'm going to hit sand, and I'm out of here.
10-4, I'll see you.
Dude, welcome to the weekend. The witch is gone.
All right, there, witch. Take care. Have a good one. We'll see you.
Oh, you son, get out of here. Cat and choking